Hey, it's good to see you. This is me getting ready to do a video, and I have my little steamer over here. You're going to hear it because I'm going to roll my hair, and we'll chat about whatever. So I feel like I wanted to do something a little special today because I've worked like all day. Literally, I've been working since about 7 o'clock this morning, and it's now 6:45, and I'm actually not done. I sent some stuff to my attorney to review, and he's not answered me yet. So I thought I'd run up here and do something else. This actually makes a nice little facial steamer too. This is my Caruso hair setter thingy. And we are going to, now I'm not a hairstylist. I think I was supposed to take that cover off. Do I have to take that cover off? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a hairstylist, so you know, don't judge me. I can't section worth a darn. It's still Wednesday. I hope you've had a good day. I've had a good day, except I worked all day. I want to go this way, don't I? Darn it, I left it off too long. Let's see, go like that. I don't know. I don't reckon it matters, does it? This is for a video that I'm going to do where I eat these little jelly candy things I found at Lidl, and talk about Christmas. I'm going to ramble about Christmas, and I know some of y'all are sick of hearing me talk about Christmas. Like, what are you doing? Well, I don't know what I'm doing, to be perfectly honest with you. We're making Christmas cookies tomorrow. After I get done rolling my hair, I'll show you. I'm not doing like cookies from scratch or anything. It's little kits that I found at Aldi yesterday. I think I'm rolling this one the wrong way, but I don't care. Yeah, I found these little cookies, and so we're gonna make cookies tomorrow. I've got to get the oil changed in my car first thing in the morning, but after that I'm going to come back and honestly, I'll probably end up checking my email and seeing if there's any work that absolutely has to be done tomorrow. I could have rolled them up closer to the top of my head, I reckon. I'm not going to spend all day working tomorrow. Normally by now, let me tell you, this is my 14th year working with this one company. It's a German company. And normally by now, there's hardly any work to do. Like it's pretty much all done, and there might be little dribs and drabs, just random things, but nothing big at all. So, but this year, I think what happened was, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I think what happened was COVID kind of screwed them up last year. And for a good chunk of the year, they couldn't really get anything done. So I think there was a big push right at the end of the year last year to get a bunch of stuff filed. Because what I'm seeing now are applications that have to be filed here that were originally filed in Europe. I think I did discuss this with y'all. Sometimes I forget who I've talked to about what. I talk to you about stuff. I talk to my kids about stuff. I talk to myself about stuff. And sometimes I forget what I've told you and what I haven't. So if I'm telling you something I've already told you, just roll your eyes and treat me like your aunt that tells you the same story every time you see her. Just pretend I'm her. Just pretend I'm her. So this roller set, if you haven't seen me use it before, uses steam to heat your rollers, and it's actually pretty great. It's gentler on your hair than other types of rollers. Honestly, I think it leaves my hair nice and soft, shiny. I love the way my hair feels after I do this here. Let me get that one. I'm just kind of twisting sections of my hair a little bit and rolling them, however. Oh, I dropped it. That one's going to snarl when I unwind it. So yeah, I'm going to be eating little jelly chewy thingies and talking about my Christmas pasts. I watched my Alistair Sim version of A Christmas Carol last night. I didn't finish it until about midnight. I thought I'd fall asleep, but I actually didn't. I watched the whole thing. And Evie was so cute. She was in here with me, and she got up under the covers with me and was cuddled up next to me through the whole movie. Then when it ended, I had to get up. She was mad because she was under the covers and she was very warm and comfortable, and she looked at me like, come on now. You don't need to get up right now. You can stay right where you are. I said, no, I gotta get up. So she sleeps in here with me sometimes at night. And then she usually wakes me up around 5 or 5:30 or somewhere in there and wants out. She goes running down the hall. I don't know. I guess she has to go to the bathroom or whatever. Oh, I had to tell you. Okay, so I took the cat to the vet. She's fine except for her ear infection, which I mentioned. And the vet had this suggestion, and it's so simple, and I don't know why I didn't think of it. But when she first suggested it, I scoffed. But in my mind, I didn't do it to her face. I'm sitting here like, whatever. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure that will work. Right. She said, I have a cat like yours, squirrely, like she's hard to hold on to. It's hard to do anything to her, like put drops in her ears or anything like that. She said, what you do is take her in a small room, like take her in a bathroom and shut the door so she can't get away. And have treats ready. Have whatever kind of treats she likes. Take the treats in there with you. Get her up on the counter. And if she jumps down, pick her back up. Put her back on the counter. Be patient. Do whatever whatever you're in there to do. Go ahead and do it. And then immediately give her her treat. Give her her treat as soon as you're done. And eventually they'll get to where they associate going in there and going through whatever it is you need to do. They'll associate that with getting a treat, and they won't fight you as much. And I just I was like, oh sure, yeah. And I'm thinking, whatever, okay, because she is just the spawn of hell. When you have to do anything to her, she'll scratch you up. That's pitiful. I'm going to unplug my steamer. Okay, so anyway, they cleaned her ears out yesterday and put the drops in there. And they said, now, you're going to have to do this starting tomorrow yourself. I have to do the drops every 12 hours and the wash like every other day. Well, I thought, yeah, right, whatever. That's not going to work. But I'll give it a try. I'm willing to try it. So the problem is, okay, we have there's a bathroom downstairs, and she said get them up on the counter, and there's really no counter space in any of my bathrooms. Like there's just a little. I'm not crazy about the counter space in my bathrooms. There's not much of it. It's just very little. So I thought, well, I can't really get her up on the counter. There's no room up there, so. But there is a tile floor, and I thought, well, that will work. I mean, I'll just have to get down on the floor with her. And but at least she can't get away. I mean, we're in that little bathroom. She can't get away. Well, see, what I do is, and she loves this. She loves this. When I'm going to make a video, that is her treat time. And what I do is, I take a handful of treats, and she gets so excited. You should see her. She's so excited. We do what I call bathroom treats. Her favorite thing. She loves it when I make a video at night because I put a handful of treats in the bathroom. She eats the treats. I shut the door. She eats the treats and gets in the sink and goes to sleep. And most of the time when I go down there to let her out after I finish my video, she just stays in there and sleeps in the sink. Like you can leave the door open and she just stays in there and sleeps. She loves to sleep in the sink. So I thought, she has a positive association with that bathroom. I don't want to mess it up with going in there and messing with her ears. But I thought, well, there's really not any better place in the house to do this. And I got to do it every 12 hours. And then I have to do the wash every other day. We're just going to have to use that bathroom and see what happens. So I did the ear wash in there. I went ahead and did it again. Yeah, I did the ear wash yesterday. And I will admit I did not do the drops yesterday. I did not. I meant to, and I legitimately forgot. So, but I took her in there with some treats. And so, of course, she thought it was bathroom treat time. So she saw, woohoo, she went right in there like, yay. And then I shut the door, and I had the stuff, and she's looking at me like, why are you still in here? You're supposed to leave the treats and go away. But I was able to do the wash. It was very easy. They told me to use a cotton swab and not like Q-tips because you can, hurt them. The vet said just take like half of a cotton swab, just a little bit, to put the wash on there and, swab it around in her ears. So she actually didn't fight very much. She didn't fight anywhere near as much as she does when I try to do this stuff just wherever I can catch her. She didn't hurt me. She didn't scratch me. Now, she didn't like it. She was not crazy about it, but I was able to clean her ears, and she shook her head, but and as soon as I was done and I'm giving her praise, oh, you're a good kitty, and as soon as I finished, I had some of her favorite treats. I put them down on the floor right away. And it's like she instantly forgot. She was like, oh, yay. And she ate her treat, and she was all happy. And I opened the door to let her out, and she's looking at me like, she was confused. Like, what are we doing now? Why are we leaving the bathroom? This isn't how we normally do it. But she went on out, but she was kind of confused. But it went great. It was great. And I thought, well, that's good. But, okay, for the drops, I have to do 1 to 2 drops per ear every 12 hours for a week. My God. And I thought, okay, this is bad because you have to put it down in the ear, and they're also refrigerated. So not only you have to put liquid down in there, it's cold liquid, and I bet it feels awful. That's got to feel terrible. So I was not looking forward to having to do that to both ears. But I did it earlier today, and I'm going to have to do it again before I go to bed. I did it around lunchtime, so I'm going to try to do it. I usually go to bed between 11 and 12, so I'll do it before I go to bed. But so I went in there, and she followed me in there. I had my little bag of treats. I had the drops. And she followed me in there, and I shut the door, and she's looking at me like, what are we doing now, And I kind of held her kind of like here. I wasn't choking or anything, but I was just kind of had my hand on her, and she's squirming, but I had my knees right behind her where she couldn't back up. And she kept trying to get away. I mean, she was not just sitting there. But I was able to I did the drops, and you have to kind of massage the ears a little bit. And then I let her go, and oh, you're a good girl. And, I immediately got the treats down, but she wouldn't eat the treats this time. She jumped up on the counter, and she's looking at the treats like, I want them. But you're kind of a jerk right now because you did this. She's shaking her head like, ugh, which I get because it probably felt awful. And and my son was outside of the door. He's like, is she killing you yet? I said, no, she's just sitting on the counter. Like the edge, right where the sink is. She's just sitting there looking at the treats. And she sat there for about a minute. And I said, my son's out there like, just let her out. I said, no, just hang on a minute. Give her a minute. She just needs a minute. And then after about a minute, she jumped down and she ate her treats. Now, she didn't want me to pet her. She didn't want me touching her anymore. And I stayed in there with her for just a couple minutes, let her eat her treats. And I'm talking to her, and it's like she was fine. And she let me pet her, and she was purring. I couldn't believe it. I could not freaking believe it. It's so simple, but it never occurred to me that taking her in a small room would make that big of a difference. I mean, outside of the room, she's like the Tasmanian devil. If you try to do eardrops or any, front line or anything on her, she is like the Tasmanian devil. She is insane, and she's strong too. She'll hurt you. Taking her in that little room and having those treats right there made all the difference in the world. So for anybody that says I cannot take advice and I don't try new things, I totally do, and I learn stuff all the time. I learned how to do a cha-cha step last night. I've never done that in my life. I learned how to do one last night. So I do take advice and I do try new things. And so if you have a cat, and I don't know, I don't think dogs are as bad. Maybe they are. If you have a pet or a kid that, I'm not saying, do things, I'm not saying hurt your kid, and I didn't hurt her, but take your cat or whatever into a small room like that and be patient. I mean, I was willing to stay in there as long as it took to get it done. And, but giving her that treat immediately after, and she's already kind of started figuring out, okay, this, I don't like this, but I get a treat as soon as it's done. I get some of my favorite treats. I get a handful of my favorite treats as soon as we're done. Okay, I don't like it, but I get treats, so there's that. This is just the first day or two, so, it may not always go this way. It could get worse. It could get better. It could stay the same. I don't know. But so far, I have to say, the vet's advice has worked, and I am very happy. I am so happy because I was not looking forward to having to do this wash and the drops and everything for the next week. I was not looking forward to having to do that. Lord, I was not looking forward to it. But it's actually taking her in that bathroom and shutting the door. It's so easy and it's so quick, and nobody's freaking out. Nobody's getting hurt. And she didn't even holler. Normally she makes these horrible just yowls, when I try to do anything to her, like eardrops or anything. She didn't make a sound. She sat there like she didn't like it, and she tried to get away a little bit, but nothing like she normally does. So that was great. And I am so happy that my vet told me to try that. And I'm so glad I did because it works. Well, so far it's worked. I'll keep you posted on how it goes. But I got to take my hair out of these rollers. I went a little overboard with the eyeshadow. I realized it when I got up here, like, look at all that eyeshadow. Oh, can I show you something? Well, hang on, let me show you my jewelry. Look, I've been wanting to wear these earrings. I'm going to wear these earrings with my festive sweater that has a sequin ornament on it in the fuzzy cuffs. I'm wearing my pretty midnight blue rhinestone earrings with it. And I would love to wear this pendant with it, but right now I don't have a necklace that it will go on that looks right. So I can't wear it now, but I'm hoping to find a necklace that I like to put that on. So for now I'm just wearing some fake pearls. But I got this, it's an eyelash treatment, and I've been putting it on my lashes every night now for about a month or so, maybe a little longer than a month. And I have seen a drastic difference in the length and fullness of my eyelashes. And I have never tried one of these serums that I thought worked, but I can tell a big difference. Now, I do have mascara on. Sorry. I do have mascara on. But when I was putting on the mascara, I said, gosh, my lashes, they are longer. My lashes are longer, and I can really tell it when I put on mascara because my lashes are blonde. Like you can't really see them. They're very light when I don't have mascara on, so I can't really see them. But it's really noticeable when I put mascara on. But I cannot remember the name of it. I'm going to go grab it. I'm going to bring it back here and I'm going to show it to you. Okay, I've got it here. I have two products. I bought these at the same time. This is from Liaison, the Lash Bond. And it's just a little... It's like just a little brush, and you just brush a little bit onto like the base of your lashes at night. You don't have to use a whole lot. And I've just been putting this on my lashes every night before bed. It's Liaison, the Lash Bond, and it's just this little pink little thing. It looks like a little thing of mascara, but it's just a little brush with this liquid on it. I love it. I can tell a real difference in my lashes. And then we have this other product here. This is also from Liaison. This is the Brow Bond. Now, I've also been using this every night for a month, and it has the little doe's foot applicator, and it's just this clear, odorless liquid. Actually, kind of smells like vodka a little bit. Honestly, though, I can't really tell that this has done anything. I probably will not be getting any more of this because I couldn't really tell that this has done anything to my brows at all. But I am pretty impressed with this lash stuff. I could tell that this has made a difference in the length and the fullness of my lashes. And like I say, I can really tell when I put mascara on. And it's the same mascara I was using before. So it's not like I've switched mascaras and it's just better. No, it's the same mascara. But yeah, so the lash bond I really like. The brow bond, I can't really tell that it did anything. And I mean, I guess I'll keep using it. I've got it here, so, but I can't really tell that it made any difference at all in my eyebrows. So, but I thought I would tell you about that. Let me go ahead and get these out of my hair. Now, I know a lot of people don't like videos where I eat, and I get it because I don't like those videos either. Because I have misophonia, which is, it's literally the hatred of sound. And I've had it since I was 8. Oh, look at that little curl. Isn't it cute? I've had it since I was 8 years old. And yeah, I don't watch videos where people eat or, you know, make mouth sounds. I don't like that at all. So when I make videos like that, do I go back and listen to them? No, I'll listen to them for about oh man, it didn't curl right down there. I'll listen to them for about a half a second, and that's it. You get the raw video. I don't edit it if I can help it. I don't want to have to listen to it any more than I have to, because I can't stand to hear people's mouths making noise. Even my own. I don't want to hear it. Oh, go. That one's tight. Boing. I just wanted to do something a little festive. Christmas is just, it's just here. Like, I'm not ready. I want to feel like I've enjoyed a little bit of fun instead of working all the time. Well, I'm going to do as little as possible tomorrow. I'm going to send my attorney an email and just tell him, like, look, I got to go get my oil changed in the morning at 8. And then I'll come back here and I'll look at my inbox, but I may not do much more than that. Unless there's something that absolutely has to be done tomorrow, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It can wait. Now, I'll probably end up working Friday. It's pitiful, I know, but again, I'm only going to do what I have to. Well, shoot, that one did weird. It's in the back. It doesn't matter. Nobody's going to see it. I want my earrings to show. At first, I kind of just thought about putting my hair in a ponytail so you could see my earrings. Yeah, these are some ridiculous curls. I used to be really good at this. I used to have a Richard Caruso molecular hair setter. When they first came out, I bought one. Lord, I used that thing all the time. That was 25 years ago, at least. So yeah, I am all about learning new things and trying people's advice on stuff. It's important to be open-minded and be flexible. Try new things. Don't get stuck in your ways. I think as we get older, that's the tendency. You just kind of get set in your ways. You know, you just like things. You like things the way you like them, and you don't want anybody messing it up. I get it. I feel like I missed one. Well, there we go. I like this thing because if you have fine hair like mine, it gives it a little bit of oomph and bounce to it. Okay, that just looks weird. I have to work on it. But yeah, it gives your hair a little body and a little bounce, and it doesn't really take long. And what I do after I get done, oops, I dropped one. I will leave the covers off the curlers, and you have to get the hair out of them. You know, you'll find little hairs in them. Make sure they're completely dry before you put them away. Sometimes I'll just leave them out overnight or whatever and just make sure they're totally dry before you put them up. So I will do that. But oh, I was going to show you the cookie kits. I found this one. This is Yuletide Twirls Holiday Sugar Cookie Kit from Ardennes Farm. Look at those little swirly cookies. So to make these, I'll need some butter and some milk and plastic wrap or wax paper. I have both plastic wrap and wax paper. We're going to make these little swirly cookies. And I also got, what is this? Elf on the Shelf sugar cookies. Aren't they cute? These are from Crafty Cooking Kits. And it's little Elf on the Shelf cookies. So we're actually going to be making both of these tomorrow. And it's a little different. I think these are a little bit easier. Like these you have to refrigerate for a bit. But I don't think either one of them is super hard. So we're going to be making cookies. So I am not even worried about work tomorrow because we're making cookies and that's fun. And I'm looking forward to it. And then Friday, Friday we have to do the gingerbread train. I can't believe it's time for the gingerbread train. I can't believe Friday's Christmas Eve. That's crazy. So, yeah, we got to get it done. I always do the gingerbread. I do either a gingerbread house or a gingerbread train Christmas Eve night. And so, yeah, we're going to have to set up and do that on Friday. So that's exciting. But, yeah, I may have to curl it a little more. Like this part up here I didn't get at all. But I'm going to go play with my hair. And then I'm going to put my earrings on. My little pretty blue earrings. And then I'm going to get set up. I don't really have to set anything up. I'm going to get ready to eat some chewy jelly candies from Lidl and talk about Christmas some more. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to talk about Christmases past. Like, my Christmases from childhood and college and, what Christmas looked like through the years in my life. So it's just sort of a Christmas ramble, I guess. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get into it. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon.